I'm loving how the yard is coming out. The Everything that we picked out is starting to bloom.
Mm-hmm.
These flowers are looking beautiful and amazing. Oh, Lord. So yeah, it's coming together. And now I think we are ready to finally put the property up for rent. Very excited today. We have our newest repatriates coming in today, all the way from Barbados. So when she's ready to retire, she has things in place that's going to generate an income for her.
Yes.
Even if she doesn't get, no matter what the crisis is going on in the States or in Canada, we don't know how Social Security going to look. So to make sure that we actually have something in place is about the smartest investment that you can do.
I'm excited. I'm excited to be back in Pazuri Estates, in Vipingo. This is probably my, I don't know, third or fourth time here. And who'd have thunk it? Like, who'd have thunk it? I would never have even dreamed this experience. I could have never imagined being on the coast of Africa. You know what I mean? So that's my little spiel I want to put out there. And it's beautiful here. And just the fact that we have people that they're not afraid, right? They're not afraid to build. They're not afraid to plan for their future. They're not afraid to leave the country. I just love it because a lot of times, I don't see a lot of us forward thinking that way. You know what I mean? They want to set up in the States. They want to do, I'm going to move to Florida. It's like there's so many more places that you can move to prepare for your retirement. Right? And this is way better than Florida.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now, I have to agree with that.
Yeah.
One being, Florida taxes are crazy. The cost of living in Florida is way more than what you would get here. But also, you don't really see us retiring in Florida. That's always been a dream. That's always the oh wow, we can. But you don't get that because of the cost of living and what you're going to get on your income of retirement, your Social Security, that kind of stuff. It doesn't it's not comparable to having a lifestyle in Florida. But in Africa, we'll just say that in general. In Africa, they're not as greedy. Not as greedy. Most of the time, they don't have interest rates on things. Property is a lot less expensive. You get more for your money. You get more for your dollars. And here in Vipingo, they have found a way to capture everything that most people are looking for in a retirement.
Yeah.
You see how quiet it is out here.
And out here it gives you that Florida vibe. It gives you that Beverly Hills vibe. You know what I mean? You get all of that wrapped in one. Especially with the swimming pools and the golf course. What you don't get is the wild animal trail. Now you're not gonna get that in Florida. You're not gonna get the zebras that you see around here, and the gazelles and the giraffes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What you're not gonna get is stand your ground laws like you do in Florida, or racially profiled, or treated unjustly.
Right.
or crazy Disney World taxes, or
right.
You ain't gonna get none of that kind of stuff that you would get here in Africa. But let alone Kenya. As you know, I'm a fan of Kenya. I'm so enthusiastic. I'm probably Kenya's greatest cheerleader. So I'm very biased about Kenya, but in particularly Vipingo. I'm so curious to see how Vipingo is going to turn out in the next couple of years.
You remind me of
Hey. I need a little intro.
That's it.
So, guys, we just made it to the restaurant that's on site. It's what's called Barizi. You know, just to show you know, you can come here, you get the same kind of food: burgers, chicken burgers, beef burgers, French fries, toast, right? Rice and coconut rice and beans. And I think that's a
Got the curry chicken.
Oh, and the fish.
Yeah, and the fish. They make some good fish.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But of course, one of the benefits, as you can see, we walked here from the house, from the apartment, not apartment, from the bungalow to the restaurant, and within minutes. And that's one of the things that we really, really love about being here. You just take it easy, you know. You don't have to cook unless you want to. We had a private chef come to the house yesterday that works for Pazuri as well, and made amazing food. And I think with the price of the food and the chef services was probably under $40. Like, these are the things that you can get in Africa. Just relax, kick your heels up. You work so hard your whole life. So retiring in a place on the coast like Vipingo.
Okay, so as we finished up our meals and we had we were eating, having a discussion, you were talking about the ROI.
Yeah.
Let's get into that.
Yeah, so on these properties here, being on the coast is like, it's crazy. It's crazy, inexpensive, considering when we're talking about comparing Florida to as a retiring to Africa or Vipingo. But one of the things that we have to understand is the master plan for the coast is attractive. It's very attractive, and particularly Vipingo in itself. You have properties, and we're going to be looking at some other properties, but you have properties here that are going for as low as $100,000 for townhouses. Not necessarily Pazuri in itself, but other properties on the coast is going for like $100,000 for townhouses. But what Pazuri has done is they've taken the uniqueness of retirement, of peaceful living, and decided to create pretty much an environment where you really don't even have to leave the compound. So you have 2 bedrooms that are going for about 100, maybe 130,000 US, a little more, a little less. 2-bedroom bungalows sitting on a 1/4 acre of land. First of all,
Right.
That's hard to find, especially on the coast, but that's hard to find. And then you're looking at, if you're going to take it as an investment property, where most of the people here and in Kenya in general that's buying property do not live in the country. So they are really looking into investing in the coast, investing in Nairobi, investing in Kenya, and don't even live in the country.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So you're looking at, someone coming in, they're buying property for 100, like I said, 130,000 at minimum, at 2 bedrooms, and on the coast, and maybe you're getting, if you're going to furnish the unit, you get $1,400, $1,500 a month for rent. That means you're making your return in less than 6-7 years.
Okay, so we have people here that they're preparing for their retirement. So they're just so when you get a place here, you can make payments on it. So I can
Yeah.
if I'm in the States, I can make payments on
Mhm.
a place here.
Yep.
Right.
That's the beauty of off planning.
Mm-hmm.
So you buy, let's say you want to buy into somewhere like Pazuri, you buying into their phase 3,
Mm-hmm.
which means now you got 20% down, and then you're doing monthly payments, not monthly, quarterly payments
Okay.
of about, I don't know, 10 to 15,000 every 3 months. Or if you're getting one of these other properties that are like the townhouse that I was talking about, that we're going to be looking at a little later,
Okay.
you're going to do maybe, again, 20-30% down.
Mm-hmm.
If it's $100,000, you're looking at 30,000 down, and then you're breaking up 70,000 in almost 3 years time.
Oh,
You know,
that's doable.
That's doable.
Like, really?
That's how, like, the time. Remember, I don't know if they still do it or not. I've been gone so long, but the timeshares.
Oh yeah. I remember timeshares.
That's how like timeshares were. You're like,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna do that, but you're gonna own.
Right.
You're gonna own the house.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna own the land. You're gonna own. You know, that's yours.
Mm-hmm.
That's passed downable. You can go ahead and make that, you know, the family home, or even imagine putting it in your child's name so that they can continue on when you're gone. They're continuing building, having that income that they're going to just be straight. Straight. Like, it's a smart investment.
Very much so.
Smart investment. So this property here that we're going to be renting out today, or the house that we have that's going to be available for rent today, it's the 2-bedroom bungalow. You guys seen you've seen the previous videos and how our investor, or how the owner was so happy and excited to have it completed. That was her first time at the actual house. Many people don't know that. That was her first time seeing the literal bungalow.
Right. Right. And she's from Canada.
She's from Canada.
So she's trusted ARS to bring this whole project together.
Yes, from start to finish. She did come and fly into the country, and we went somewhere else. We went to Malindi and was looking at a property there.
I remember that.
And then I called her, you know, that wasn't going to work out. So when I called her and I told her, I found the spot. This is the spot you want to be in. That's all it took. Once we showed the videos and we showed the plan and what Pazuri was going to do here, that's all it took. So now we have the 2-bedroom for rent. It's $1,400. I didn't want to say the price. $1,400, fully furnished 2-bedroom bungalow. We're interested in 6 months to a year lease. Yeah, so we're looking at we don't want a short-term lease. So they want 6 months at the minimum to a year lease. And then also, you will have access to everything that Pazuri offers. So you'll have access to the private beach resort that they have here that makes fantastic food. You have access to Vipingo golf, the golf clubhouse that's here. You have access to the animal sanctuary, driving down the street, looking at the zebras and
the bike riding.
And the bike riding at the golf course. Yes. The clubhouse has a pool and private access. You have access to the pool and the restaurant, of course, that's here. And then eventually, you know, once things go through the developmental phases, because they're still building. They're still building here. So you do need to know that it is constantly improving, constantly growing. And they are eventually will have the clubhouse done, playgrounds done, basketball courts done, tennis courts done. You know, all those things that's in development. So whether you're interested in renting or buying, because we still are, selling properties here. That's why we're here today, looking into some of that as well. So if you're interested in renting the 2-bedroom bungalow that we have here at Pazuri Estates in the beautiful coastal area of Vipingo, or if you're even looking to purchase, you want to purchase a property, we are still selling beautiful bungalows and also off plans. 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms. Just make sure you let us know at what email address?
info@arstoafrica.com.
Yes.